This is going to be an adventure for both of us. If you want to do it, you can always do it. As my mom said, and I quote, a mushroom is a mushroom. Perfect. Hi, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my kitchen on this beautiful Sunday morning. Just kidding, it's raining. Well, it's still beautiful, but you know, the fall vibes are here and the summer, I think, is officially over. It's been raining for the last 2-3 days. Anyway, why are we here? Why are we in the kitchen? I'm glad you asked. I released a video a couple of months ago where I showed what I eat to be in a calorie deficit, and that video did very well. To me, that means that people are interested in the topic. Maybe they're looking for some ideas for the healthy, low-calorie meals. Sundays normally are my meal prep days, as of me starting the 66 Transform Challenge. If you're curious what that's about and you haven't seen my previous video, I'm gonna link it. I started 2 weeks ago, so I've been slacking on meal prepping up until then, and then when I started the challenge, I needed to get back on track. So I'm gonna meal prep today for the next week, and I decided that I will just document this process and show you everything that I'm making, as well as talk about what I have throughout the day, especially now that I'm doing the challenge and I'm really closely monitoring my calories and also reducing the portions. That's why we're in the kitchen. I literally woke up like half an hour ago, so I haven't had anything yet. Let's get into the video. Normally I have 3 things in the morning. I have a ginger shot, then I have a glass of warm water with lemon, and I have my coffee. These are the only 3 things that I have in the morning. I am going to make water and coffee now, and I ran out of all the ginger shots that I've made. I make them at home myself, but I do have the ingredients, so I will be making ginger shots now. Normally when I'm here, I refill my tumbler because as part of the challenge, I have to drink 2.5 to 3 liters of water a day. I just make sure that I start with a full tumbler because I measure my water with it. When I drink my coffee, I can't drink my coffee black. I add 1.5 teaspoons of cane sugar. I also add about 15 milliliters of cocoa and almond milk. That's my coffee. It's about 50 calories. And then this water with lemon, I think less than 10 calories. And the ginger shot is also around 50 calories, but let's make it so I can have one now as well. My ginger shot recipe is very simple. All I need is ginger. For this much ginger, I think I need about 4 lemons. And then I also use this orange juice and still water. I'm gonna wash everything first, of course. I'm gonna cut ginger and lemon. Then I'm gonna add everything into this bowl. And of course, this is here. I need to measure everything that I'm putting into this bowl. So I'm just going to place the bowl on top of the scale. And I'm going to weigh exactly how much of each ingredient I'm putting there. Obviously, because then I need to know how many calories are in each ginger shot. So it wasn't 4 lemons, it was 3. One of them was bad, so I just decided not to add a 4th one. And now that it's cut, I actually think I didn't need that 4th lemon. So I'm going to mix this now, and I'm going to take a blender cup, put equal parts ginger and lemon, and then I'm going to put orange juice and water, and I'm going to blend. All of this is not going to fit obviously at once, so I'm just gonna do a couple of rounds. Actually, hold that thought. I forgot about my coffee. Cheers, good morning. Do you like my new cup? Alright, apparently I wasn't filming, but as you can see, I mixed it and I added about this much to the cup. My goal is to cover everything with liquid, so I go half a cup orange juice and half a cup water. This is what we have. gonna do now is I'm going to take this thing. It's a jar from the tea maker. This is the perfect size because everything will fit in one. So I'm going to rinse it and then I'm going to use this tool here to separate. So I'm going to put it on top like this and I'm going to pour the mixture. Okay, this is what we have. I'm just going to pour everything that I have here into these containers. $75 calories per serving. Wait, I now know why it's 70 calories. It's very thick. It's much thicker than normally. Ginger shots are done. I hope that showed that even if you don't have proper tools, you can improvise, you can DIY, you can do it. If you want it, there's no excuses. If you want to do it, you can always do it. I normally have my breakfast around 10. It's already 11. It took me an hour to make the shots. So normally what I wake up, I have my coffee, I have my water, I have my ginger shot. I wait about an hour or 2 hours depending on when I wake up. And then I have my first breakfast. I don't meal prep my first meal of the day because it's boiled eggs. And I like them to be freshly boiled and warm. So I just boil them in the morning. It takes me literally, I don't know, 30 seconds to put them in the water, put them on the stove. If I have some cream cheese, I like to add some cream cheese on top. And then that's all I'm going to have. And then I normally wait another hour, sometimes a little bit longer, again, depending on my hunger levels and everything like that. And I have my kind of second breakfast slash, early lunch, depending on how you look at it. Because as part of this challenge that I'm doing now, I am reducing my portions. This actually works out very well for me because I'm able to reduce portions and have more meals during the day. So yeah, it actually works out perfectly. But I was doing it even before I started doing the challenge because I just find that whenever I start my day with just 2 boiled eggs and nothing else, I tend to feel fuller and not as hungry throughout the day. Let me stop talking and boil 2 eggs. While I'm waiting for the eggs to boil, I have a little bit of a mess here. The aftermath of the ginger shots, so I'm going to wash the dishes while I'm waiting for the eggs to boil. The eggs are done. This is cream cheese with garlic. Okay, I'm taking a break from meal prepping. I'm gonna go eat my eggs, finish drinking my coffee. What I do after breakfast, and I don't know why I do it after breakfast, it doesn't really matter, but I take my creatine after breakfast. Doesn't have any caloric value, don't need to track it. I don't need to mention it in this video because it has nothing to do with nutrition, but I just wanted to say because I am kind of walking you through what I have throughout the day, everything that I drink and I eat, and so this is what I have. I just put my creatine in this glass, fill it with water, and then I drink it. I don't think you have to do it after food, it's just the way that I do it in order not to forget. If you habits stack, the chances are you're gonna be more consistent with things. So that's what I'm gonna do. Have my eggs, finish my coffee. I'm gonna regroup and figure out what I'm doing for the meal prep, just a kind of reminder. And I'm gonna have my creatine and then we'll continue with the meal prep. All right, I'll see you then. Before I move on to some bigger recipes and meal prep items on my list, I want to do some miscellaneous stuff first. What that is anything that's not like a full recipe, but it would be a part of a meal. For example, normally I have my very first breakfast, which you just saw, 2 boiled eggs, and then the second breakfast, sometimes I like to have my lentil pancake with some salmon, with a little bit of like maybe vegetables, avocado or some cucumbers or something like that. So I don't meal prep obviously this entire meal. I do need to meal prep lentil mix though, so that I have it when I want to fry and make my lentil pancakes. Also, I don't really eat overnight oats anymore. I went through a phase years ago when I had them every single day and I kind of stopped. However, I had a friend visiting me and she bought oats. I don't want to waste them. I don't want to throw them away. So I'm going to make overnight oats with the oats that she got. And also I have some cabbage in the fridge, which has been in the fridge for a while now, and I can't seem to go through it. So I think I'm just going to fry it, and it's just going to be like added veggies for my other meals that I'm going to make today. So this is what I mean by miscellaneous. They don't belong to any particular like dish, but I want to make these things because I don't want to waste any food. So yeah, I'm just gonna start with the lentil mix because I need to put it in the fridge and keep it there for a couple of hours before I can blend it. For overnight oats, I'm following this recipe. I will tag her here. I'm gonna make these two recipes on the side because I don't have strawberry, but I do have all the ingredients for the other two. I'm gonna start with the chocolate one. She puts chia seeds. I do not have chia seeds. I'm gonna skip this step. Next she says maple syrup or honey. I don't have either, but I do have dates syrup, which is an alternative to honey that I personally use because I'm allergic to honey. Just gonna put a little bit. (302 calories, which is perfect. And this is 373 calories. So overnight oats are done. It's time to meal prep lunch. This is going to be an adventure for both of us because I've never done this before, and also I'm taking a lot of liberties with this recipe that I found online. I'm making a soup because we are transitioning from, ironically, it's very sunny today as I'm talking about this, but we are transitioning from summer to fall, and I think that this is a perfect occasion. Well, not today maybe, but when it's less sunny. So I'm making a mushroom soup. I found the recipe online, like I said. For this soup, I need baby Bella mushrooms, and this is the first potential oopsie that I'm gonna have because I didn't find baby Bella mushrooms. Also, I'm in Lithuania, so I think the names are gonna be slightly different. These are the only mushrooms that I could find that were the closest, according to what I could find online, to the baby Bella mushrooms. I don't know if these mushrooms are going to work. As my mom said, and I quote, "A mushroom is a mushroom." So I guess that means that any mushroom would work for a mushroom soup. I didn't ask. but I'm guessing that's what she meant. And I also need 3 cloves of garlic, olive oil, salt and pepper, butter. I don't have butter, so I'm going to skip this ingredient. All-purpose flour, because I'm gluten intolerant. I have this bread mix, which is gluten-free. And then I also need some vegetable broth, which I have these cubes. And also some soy sauce, dried thyme. The recipe also says it needs heavy cream, but because I can't have heavy cream, I got myself coconut milk. I'm trying to decide whether I should blend it or not, so I'm gonna taste it, see if I am okay with the texture. Wait, why is it so good? Wait, I want to take a mushroom as well. I consider myself to be a bad cook, so every time I make something that tastes decent, I'm like mind blown. This is a really, really good soup.
Good soup.
Alright, lunch is done and it's 227 calories per portion. I'm gonna have it now over a YouTube video or editing this video actually, and I'll see you when we are making dinner. The way that I meal prep lately is I just make 2 variations of a similar combination of foods, if that makes sense. I have 2 variations that I'm going to make today, one of which I already filmed yesterday, so let me jump to this clip here and I'll explain more about the 2 variations in that clip. So for dinner I'm gonna make 2 variations. One is gonna have buckwheat, chickpeas, roasted paprika and turkey. The second variation is gonna be quinoa, white beans, green beans, shrimps. So I'm gonna do this version today. This is it. This is what the first variation of the dinner is gonna look like. I'm gonna go eat this now and I'll see you for the second variation of dinner right now. Okay, welcome back. How was that? Good? Cool, I don't remember because I filmed it yesterday, and anything that happens prior to 5 minutes ago, my memory doesn't have any recollection of that. Anyways, alright, so this is the second variation of the dinner that I'm going to make. I also at this stage would like to give a warning to anyone who doesn't like to see raw meat on the screen. it's going to be in frame now, and from now on when I'm making the dinner. What I've been doing lately is I've been taking this whole entire piece, right? And then putting it in the air fryer as is, like as a whole piece. And then I can do whatever I want with it. I can eat it as is, or I can add it to the salad, maybe do a little wrap situation. Then I also have buckwheat, which is also gonna be very simple because it comes in the little baggies of 100 gram each, and I need half a bag per portion. So I'm going to make 2 of these. And for the veggies, this is where I'm gonna do the fried cabbage, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video. And I'm also going to roast some paprika. Oh, this is pretty. I took a little break to go to the gym, but now I'm back and ready to continue. It's 668 calories. I added some garlic sauce on top, so I'm gonna go eat it and then I'll catch you when we're talking about snacks and stuff like that. So bye. Now that I've got my portions almost in half as part of the fitness challenge that I'm doing, it's very important for me to have snacks in order to eat enough calories every day. So as you saw, I have a cucumber or a carrot with hummus sometimes. I also have almonds, although you do have to be careful with those because they are calorie dense. And then this is something new that I'm trying. I got this chocolate this morning. Whenever I feel like having a little dessert, I'll just have a little bit of that. And then I also have some corn cakes with peanut butter. And finally, I try to keep this gluten-free tortillas and a rice paper in my pantry, just in case I have some leftover chicken and I want to have a little wrap or a spring roll. Alright, yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. This is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you watched till the end. Please leave a like if you liked this video, subscribe to my channel if you are not yet a subscriber. I would really appreciate it. But most importantly, come back next week for a new video. Until then, have a wonderful week. Bye.